Chapter 638. After all, Paisal was not any ordinary person. He was a genius doctor who was very famous and reputable throughout the entire country. Moreover, Paisal also had a lot of connections with a lot of wealthy and powerful people. There were also a lot of powerful and prestigious people who came here to ask for Paisal's diagnosis and treatment. Therefore, Fury knew that he had to be very respectful and polite toward Paisal if he wanted to ask for his help to treat his youngest son. However, Fury did not realize that Edward was doing this intentionally. He only felt that his son was probably acting this way because he was already used to being spoiled and pampered. Therefore, he might have lost control of his temper because he was already used to being overbearing and domineering. Fury quickly said, "Edward, the reason why we came here today is to ask for the genius doctor's help to treat your younger brother. We should not be rude and disrespectful toward him." Edward hurriedly replied, "I got it, Dad. Sorry for losing control of my temper just now. I am willing to accept any punishment you have for me." Fury waved his hand before he spoke to the staff of the Serene World Clinic. "Young man, please tell the genius doctor, Dr. Billy, that Fury from the Whale family in Sudbury is here to visit and see him." Even though the young man was very dissatisfied with this group of people, he did not dare to say anything because the leader of the bodyguards was glaring at him with a deadly expression on his face. Therefore, he could only simply turn around as he hurried back into the clinic to inform Paisal about this matter. Very soon, Paisal walked out of the clinic with a very cold expression on his face. He glanced at Fury and Edward, who were standing at the entrance of his clinic, before he frowned and asked, "Are both of you the ones who drove all my patients away without my consent? Don't you think you are being a little too unreasonable?" Fury smiled slightly before he said, "Dr. Billy, I am Fury from the Whale family. I believe you must have heard about me before." Paisal glared coldly at Fury before he said, "Yes, I have heard about the Whale family, who is the top family in Sudbury and the entire South region. However, I have only just discovered and experienced the true potential and power of the Whale family for myself today." Fury smiled as he replied, "Dr. Billy, please do not be angry anymore. Can we go in and talk?" Upon saying that, Fury walked into the Serene World Clinic as though he was not an outsider who was not welcomed in this place. Paisal was furious, and he snorted coldly as he said, "Sorry, but I cannot afford to treat you because the Whale family is simply too powerful. Therefore, I don't think that we have anything to talk about." Fury continued smiling as he said, "Dr. Billy, you are a genius doctor that is recognized all around the country. Why do you need to be so angry just because of a bunch of poor people? I know that you are a genius doctor who is recognized by everyone in the upper-class society. Therefore, you should put greater value and attention in treating large and powerful families. Will you even be able to pay your rent if you focus on treating these poor people?" Paisal replied earnestly, "The reason why I opened the Serene World Clinic is because I want to help people who need my help to cure their illnesses and diseases. I did not open this clinic just because I want to make money. In fact, there are also times where I treat some of my poorer patients without taking a single penny from them. I will just donate medicine and money to them if they are in need. If my intention was just to make more money, why would I even bother opening my clinic in Orris Hill?" Fury was slightly taken aback because he could not believe that Paisal did not open his clinic to make money. He did not believe that there could be a person who was not doing something for money. The only possibility he could think of was that the money that had been offered was not high enough. Therefore, Fury opened his mouth as he said, "Dr. Billy, I have heard about your name and reputation for a very long time. And I know that there is not a disease or illness in this world that you will not be able to cure. Therefore, I came here today to seek your help to treat my youngest son." Then, Fury continued speaking, "Why don't we do this instead? You can close your clinic for the day, and I will arrange for a private jet to bring you to Sudbury. I will give you $20 million to make a trip there to take a look at my son, and if you manage to cure him of his illness, I will give you another $60 million. Paisal waved his hand before he replied faintly, "Excuse me, sorry, but I am only based in the Serene World Clinic now. Aside from my close and old friends, anyone who wants to see me will have to come to the Serene World Clinic to receive treatment." After that, Paisal added, "In addition to that, anyone who wants to come to the Serene World Clinic to receive treatment will have to abide by the rules that I have already set here. However, I am truly disgusted by your behavior and attitude because you drove all my patients away today. Therefore, you and your family are not welcomed here."